Alright gamers, welcome back. World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore Ironman Adventures, episode 117. It's been a while since we played some WoW. I've had a very busy schedule week this last week. Waking up at like 4 a.m. to go to work by 5 and then working like 10 hours a day and getting off and just being exhausted. It's been too much for me to play WoW. I've been playing other games in my free time with some friends, but this coming week I'm actually going to nights at work, so I'll be going in at like 3 p.m. and getting off probably around like midnight, maybe 1, 2 a.m. at the latest. So I figured, it's Sunday, I go to work tomorrow, I'll do probably an episode or two tonight, and maybe when I get off, we'll do some late night sessions before I go to bed. I can play like an hour of WoW and just like, I don't know. But anyways, what did we have left to do here in the hinterlands? There's not too much left. I need to escort the final homing robot. I need to get some long, elegant feathers from I think the griffins, right? And then for the most part, we'll be done here. And I think what we say we're going to next, Ungoro, is that what we said? No, there was one other zone I thought, maybe Ashara. There is some stuff at Ashara we could do. Maybe it's time to go back and try and do those elite quests in Stranglethorn? Mori's Key, try and get Mind's Eye. Still probably can't do King Mukla, if I'm being honest. I don't think so. What do we have here? Mithril, huge. Grab that real quick. It's a 4 beast, I can feel it. Oh, what 3 beast, I jinxed it. So yeah, once again, I'm pretty sure these long, elegant feathers come from the griffins, because it's related to the Wildhammer clan. We'll slap on a fresh poison once we find our first. Oh, there's one. And yep, we were right. Since they're not humanoids, let's go with a double instant poison. For this one, we won't use a stamina buff, but afterwards we'll stop and eat now that we know what we're hunting, and we'll get a stamina buff. We'll just run around the zone on a mount looking for more Sky Lords. And it's a chance, it's a percentage chance. That's brutal. I thought it was going to be 100% guaranteed on every Griffin kill, and you need 10 of them. Oh, this quest is going to be gross. I know there's definitely more Griffins down this side of the map, so maybe we go down here. This would be a quest that might be extremely annoying, and honestly, depending on how bad the Griffin spawn is, not that I'd skip it, but maybe, I'll come back to it. I'm not sure. There's just not very many Griffins. And you have to get 10. Oh, that's brutal. So we found one Griffin. Iron. Yeah, I should still get it. Throw a little distract. Oh, a moonstone. That's nice. And that's a 4-piece. Check the sides, both for more ore, exactly, and maybe there's like a griffin roaming around over here, but this quest might take an hour to fucking finish, depending on... I don't know. I know there's definitely more griffin over here. I saw a lot of them when we were coming into the zone for the first time, but let's go check over here. We'll get a feel for this quest, and in worst case scenario, I might just handle it in my own free time, and then we'll turn it in together, but we might move on. I can't... We had a plan mapped out. I can't remember where the next move was. I think it is actually Ungoro. There's some quests in Ungoro we can handle. There's Fellwood. Lower Fellwood seems to have some opportunity. Mid Fellwood as well, but it's a little higher. And Upper Fellwood is a little more like 55, 56, 57. Ashara, there's two 47s right here, and then oh, there's another one. And some ore, true silver. Yeah, it's gotta be Ungoro, I think, honestly. There we go, we got one feather. Hopefully this gives me a skill point, 292 and an aquamarine, that's huge. There's no way it's a 4-piece of true silver. Okay, 3-piece, that's already pretty good. Let me take a peek at it a little longer. What about... I mean, Western Plaguelands will be soon? I'd say 55. But I mean, some of these are 52, 53... 52, 56, 55, 54, 55, 56, 56, 55, so... And then ideally you just move right into EPL if you're gonna do it. But there's a lot of dicey ass quests around here. That will just, some things will just one-shot you here too. 58, 58, so yeah, this is like, at best I'd go here at 58. Shade of Aranicus, this is a... why is that shown? Hide that. The stone that binds us. I don't think, this sounds like, this is the one that he offered, that's an elite quest. Or was there a group quest? I'm gonna hide these. Just, we did the ones that gave us experience, but just for a little visual clarity for me. So really that's about it over here. Now, what do we have opportunity-wise here? Most of these are, I mean, there's a handful here, maybe. Those are dungeon. That's an elite. There's 2 here. In, what zone is this? Burning Steps. Not really the greatest. Ungoro looks to be 52, 55, 55, 51, 52, 53, 53, 50. $52, 53, 53. Yeah, it's got to be Ungoro next. Ungoro and Ashara, I think. Because there's not much to Ashara, but there are some rares that I want to look for when we go to Ashara. Yep, I would say, oh, there's one. Very skimp on the Griffins. One for 3, not the worst odds, but I'm realizing how long it's going to take, and they give horrible experience. I'm getting 300 experience a Griffin. This might be a quest that I just finish off recording and save it, and we can turn it in together in case there's a chain, or so we can at least read the quest text together. But it's going to take a long time, I can already tell, just because there's not many Griffins. Citrine. Getting a lot of rare jewels. Let's hunt a few more Griffin and see. Maybe we can get half, at least, on recording, and then I'll come back and farm the other half in my own time. I don't know. There's just, look at this. I'm like 13 levels over these ones, so they're not going to give me any experience at all. One for 4. 25% drop rate. Oof, on a mob that's already like really scarce. I don't love it. I don't love it at all. God, there's barely any of them. %20 drop rate now. Okay, there's a few more over here specifically, but that's crazy. Not even silver for these things. I just had 2 give me nothing at all. Just wasting time. We're getting eagle eyes, which I guess are 4 silver each, but is that worth the time? Also not getting experience, just like, eh. And I think that's most of the Griffins. Yeah, we got 1. Alright, well, let's go get the homing robot back to Oglethorpe and probably go ahead and start heading towards, I think I'll do Ashara first and then go to Ungoro, And we'll just explore a shard tonight and then maybe start on Goro in the next episode. And like I said, I'll spend some time farming these feathers and we'll turn it in together, but this is going to be rough. I'll be here the entire episode just running around the zone looking for griffins, and it'll be really boring, so we're not going to do that. Awful, awful quest. It should be 100% drop rate, and it should be 5 feathers. And that should also be 1 right there. Like, you should be able to interact with that and pick it up, and that's a feather. Because that looked like it. What the fuck? Now we know with these escort robot chicken quests that the robot always gets jumped and you have to defend it versus multiple mobs. So I'm assuming here it's going to get jumped by like slimes or something on the way back, a group of 3 slimes maybe, or wolves. So let's just go into this with that in mind and probably use a tender wolf steak, possibly. A nice stamina food buff. Throw on some fresh poisons, get ready. Not a single griffin up here. They don't like the air over here. It's either here or just a handful scattered through here. Agawatha. Alright, I remember seeing the robot chicken on this little mountainous, there it is. This hill. Oh, that's a nice waterfall. Let's take a look at that. That's nature's beauty right there. Beautiful. You appear to have uncovered the wreckage of a robotic chicken. The voice from within the egg cracks to life. Yes, excellent work. This is indeed my homing robot, though my sensors indicate that it needs a jump start before it can fly back to Booty Bay for repairs. Go ahead and place the beacon inside the rover. The beacon will take care of the rest. You place the egg distress beacon inside the chicken homing robot. Hums and whirs are heard from inside the robot as it struggles to stand up. After the robot comes to life, Oglethorpe's voice is heard once more, but now from inside the robot. OOX-09HL is working at least, but it needs major repairs. It is much too heavy for you to carry it, but I think I have an idea. Are you up for watching over it some more? The gnome voice crackles once again from the robot. I need to move OOX-09HL to an open, safe place so it can begin a lengthy takeoff procedure. It has built-in cloaking, but I need time on my end to make it operational again. Escort the robot from its current location to, let's say, the shoreline beyond Overlook Cliff. That should be a perfect place and long enough to get things online. Escort it safely to the shore, and then come talk to me in Booty Bay. Oglethorpe Obnocticus out. So this one we don't get much. We get boots that are worth half a gold, but it'll be the 3rd robot chicken quest done, and then I think we get a cool, unique pet for this. My robot, or my gnome impression tonight, not very good, but honestly, I don't have the gnome in me tonight. My! How are you? That's kind of like a gnome. Didn't have it tonight, wasn't feeling it. I'm switching my schedule to the night shift after I've been on the 4 a.m. shift, so I'm like really tired at this point. I'm usually in bed. I'm usually asleep by now, honestly, but so like right now I'm trying to switch. I'm drinking coffee at like 8:30 at night. Let me mark this damn chicken with the moon. We'll just use a carrion surprise. Let me get ahead a little bit here. You're gonna need to give me a second. Yeah, just follow the road. Good chicken. First jumping is gonna happen soon, I can already feel it. Let me bring out Onyx and Bow. Onyx. Bow. As soon as I see some text, we're jumping into the shadows. I can already tell, like behind this tree maybe. Mithril in the cave. It's gotta happen soon, right? Love that these don't even say quest item on them, they just say an item you can sell. So you could buy these off the auction house or sell them yourself. But us, obviously, solo self-found hardcore character, cannot. Here it is. Sensors detected. Where? Where is it? Oh, okay. Couple of owl beasts. I'm okay with that. Just distract them. One resisted. Let him hit the chicken for a second. Just wanted to make sure I had the aggro on me completely here. But I messed up one combo point. A couple giant eggs too. The robot doesn't really heal. Can I bandage it? I can. Cool. Or maybe I just bandaged myself and it did heal. I'm not sure. We might have one more fight before the end here. I have to get it down the mountain, I guess. If we have one more fight, I'll probably just use evasion to win that fight. We'll have grenade back. Three-second stun, 2-second stun, 3-second stun. No second stun, but big damage, but also gonna hurt myself. I haven't really used a sapper charge yet. I'm kind of nervous about them, honestly, but... Hey, where did Onyx go? Oh, there he is. Where are you gonna go? It's gotta be another wave soon, but at least we'll have Blade Flurry too. Won't have Adrenaline Rush, but that's fine. We don't need it. Oh, he's actually going down the mountain. Okay, yeah. I think we'll have one more fight. Yep. Wolves? No, trolls. This could be dicey. They have execute, so we'll be okay though. Be ready with potion just in case. The other one will come back. Finish it with the throne. Big. I don't think we'll have any more after that, honestly. Got some mage weave out of it. Yeah, if I had to guess, it would just be the 2. Nice. All 3 homing robot quests complete. I'm gonna hide. Oh, it's a PvP quest. Interesting. Maybe that's why it's so, I won't say difficult, but like grindy, I guess is the right word for it. Because it's not difficult, it's just gonna take a lot of time. But we're gonna hide, or at least stop tracking it so it's not up here. And we'll be done with the hinterlands after this quest. We're gonna go to Ashara, do the couple quests there, and this rogue quest that I have. Get the sealed azure bag, as well as look for I think it's General Fangfair, that's right. Trying to get Junho's Mercy. It's a nice katana sword. Hopefully no turtle ambush. It's gonna take off from here. Okay, so next time we go to Booty Bay, we have our final homing robot quest. We should, or we can turn in. We should turn it in before it stops giving us good experience. Where is it at? Oh, it's in here. Yeah, like 4,500. Call it 45. This quest gives really good experience, Heart of Mach. But it was tough, man. 5 gorillas and a named mob while trying to keep an NPC alive is difficult. I think we might be able to handle it now if I just zerged him down, got the heart, vanished, and then the NPC would probably die, and I'd imagine the quest would be done, but I'd have to wait for the NPC to respawn to turn it in. But it is good experience. Mori's foot. Oh. Thank you, sir.
Thanks. If it's broke, Slagtree can fix it.
Thanks, Slagtree. Let's sell all this garbage. I'm just gonna sell the eggs. Alright. We should fly to... It's the best way to do this. Maybe we go to Stranglethorn now and we take a boat to... Yeah, we'll do that.
You scared the fish away. What do you want?
It's a long flight, so I'm gonna pause, but I will resume when we get to Booty Bay. We'll turn this quest in, get our robot chicken pet, and then probably catch a boat to Ratchet. From Ratchet, go up to Orgrimmar, and then from Orgrimmar, no, we should go to Ashenvale. From Ashenvale, we'll run to the side and go into Ashara. So I'll see you guys when we get to Booty Bay in, God, probably like 10 minutes for me, but I'll see you guys there in just a second. Okay, gamers, we are back. Sorry, had to handle some business and got a little distracted with the time. I entered a pre-release event for Magic the Gathering's new set, Edge of Eternities, this Saturday. It was $30 to get in. It was a sealed event, and you get 6 packs. It comes in this little box here. Had like tokens and, like I said, 6 packs, a deck topper, and you have to, play sealed, right? So you have to make a deck out of the things that you were given. I'm just gonna sell those. So I will sell this as well. So I wound up making a blue-white artifacts deck that was really fun. It basically went blue-white wide. If you're familiar with Magic, you know what that means. Basically it means like a lot of creatures, and then the deck kind of relied on putting +1 counters on things and like tapping or untapping, and then the new station mechanic. If you don't know what that is, I'd suggest just looking it up. I don't really want to explain it all, but it was a lot of fun. The deck, when it did work, it felt really good, but I would lose to green because it had reach, and my deck relied on a lot of flyers, and then I'd also lose to really aggressive decks. Like I went against a guy with a red-white aggressive deck, and it just beat me upside the head. So so I went 1 and 2, but I still had fun, and yeah, I just did the math on all the cards that I got, and I made out with, I put $30 in for the 6 packs. I got an extra pack for going 1 and 2, and then everything that I opened in those packs, I wound up making like $83 in value, which was nice. So I basically made $50 profit, but at the same time when I was there, I bought a commander deck that was about $50, but it was on sale because I think I entered the event, so it was like $30 for that. So
well, if it isn't Adventurer, it's good to see you again. I cannot express my gratitude enough at the help that you've given me and my invention work to date. What can I do for you today?
the big hitter, the one that's gonna really pay for most of it, is this card right here. It's a holographic end stone. I got this in the pack that I won as like my victory pack, which was pretty cool. Apparently right now it's selling for like $30, so I could probably get like $20 from a store for it. But I have a bunch of other like $5 and $3 rare cards that I got in those packs that I wound up, making about $80 from all the cards when I sell them. So.
Oh, you're the great savior of Ook09HL. I cannot even begin to express my thanks for your assistance. My homing robot series needs more development, but your recovery has saved me countless hours of extra rebuilding time, as well as many gold pieces in manufacture costs. Please take your choice of any of these items I have. Thank you again for your generous assistance, Adventurer. My robots and I are in your debt.
So we have the Gnomish Inventor Boots. Those look pretty cool. Or the Gnomish Water Sinking Device. Dang, these big old sinkers. Those are sick. I think I'm going to take the sinking device. Either way, they're going to get sold, but an OOX of your own.
You've recovered 3 of my UX homing robots. You've gone above and beyond what you needed to, so I will give you something special for all your help.
Ooh.
A miniature version of the very same robot that you have come to know and love, the UX. I normally wouldn't let anyone have such a potentially lethal device, but you've been a real help. Besides, the combat mechanisms and the homing logic on this one have been disabled. Other than that, it's an UX by golly.
Sick. A mechanical chicken pet. Let's go ahead and summon him. As an engineer, I feel like this is really fitting for us. And I've been looking forward to getting him for so long. So we'll probably put Onyx up for a little bit in the bank. Just for a little bit. And use... what are we going to name him? Robot Chicken. How about Randy? Robot Chicken Randy. I've got a buddy in real life named Randy, and I like to just mess with him. So making him a robot chicken, naming a robot chicken after him is kind of fitting. But alright, let's put Onyx up for a bit. Where can I put him? Let's put him right there. Everything else, I still need to craft some of this stuff. I guess I could put that Mage Weave up.
Time is money, friend.
Let's get rid of the Dark Moon Fair tickets at this point. Can I sell them? They can be sold. Let's just sell them then. Anything else that we're gonna get rid of? Nope. Looks good. Doom 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 doom. We could try for the Mind's Eye and Mori's Key, but I kind of want to go do a Shara for the last like 30 minutes. Grats to Pumpkin Poise. There's a bowman or a rifleman. Kisblunt? No. Maz, there it is. Wait, yeah, it is Maz. No, it's not Maz. It's not a bower.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for bullets. We've already bought all these. There's a bullet vendor. And I thought it was Maz. Snipe shot. But it's not. I need bullets for our rifle. I wanted to carry at least one stack. While the boat isn't here yet, let's look around. But if I need, I'm just going to jet to the boat. Where would he be? Not the blade trader. I will sell all this stuff to you, though. But it's still not here. We have time. No one around here. Should we look at rogue training? I think we already did, didn't we?
I should watch my coin purse around.
I do want Garrote,
with?
Sinister. I think that's it. We don't need any of these poisons for now. Yep. Alright, boat's probably here. No, still no boat. Good. I don't know where. I saw on Wowhead that there was someone here that sells bullets, because I keep forgetting to buy bullets when I go to a town. But I want some bullets so I can start working on our gun skill. Because we're doing the gun throwing knives kind of dance swap now. This is leatherworking. Boat's gonna be here any minute now. We just gotta go. Maybe we can find the guy in Ratchet. I know blacksmithing is over here. Plate and chain. I thought it would be down here. In the old Port Authority. I mean, the bowman is here. I thought the name was Maz Snipe Shot, but that's the engineer.
I supply only the finest goods.
Time is money, friend.
That boat is going to be here any second now, so let's just jump on. We got Garrote rank 6 and Sinister Strike rank 8. That alone was like 10 gold. I don't think these guards would tell me where.
Yo.
Yeah. Where a specifically a ammo merchant is. So we have what, 6 final talent points to spend, 4 more in Master Deception, 2 in Elusiveness, and we're done. It's crazy. We've got all the power out of the build already. We're not going to get like any stronger from talent points. We're only going to get some utility for the last 6 levels with our talent points. We become harder to detect in stealth, which is really nice for a lot of the ways that we play on this character. We try and like sneak in between areas and slip and slide around areas, so it'll be harder for people to detect us, and our distract is even more valuable because we can distract and get even closer without being detected. And then of course elusiveness Reduce the cooldown of Vanish and Blind by 45 seconds. This stacks up twice, so 1.5 minutes off of 5 minutes means 3.5 minutes on Vanish and 3.5 minutes on Blind. They're both 5-minute cooldowns. They're both very good abilities. We don't use Blind that much because it really is one of my big panic buttons for me. I like to say blind for when things really get scary, and I'll just like blind a mob, sprint away, or blind a mob, swiftness potion, blind, and then vanish just to triple my security. But it's nice to just cut those cooldowns down an extra 45 seconds each point, so 1.5 minutes. But at that time, we'll be 60 on the second combo point, so. And then probably retiring this character. And I think before I start the druid, I'm gonna maybe play another MMO. I'm not sure. I've been thinking about just rolling a character on the Swift Tour after this character hits 60. And not doing a hardcore character on there because that's crazy, but just, experiencing the story, maybe one light side, one dark side character, or play one and then come back and do a couple more characters, and then later we'll do another, whichever side that we didn't do, light side or dark side. So, but I'm not sure yet. I've been thinking about it. I've been talking about it. I'm like, I don't know if I want to, or maybe try Final Fantasy or Guild Wars. Or Final Fantasy I kind of want to save because I want to do all of the Final Fantasy series, 1, 2, 3, 4, play through all of them, and then when we get to the MMO, probably take a break from whatever MMO we're playing in the background then and play it. But I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure. Where's Randy? Oh, wait. Put him on the bar. There he is. Give him a little pet. Alright, so again, the fastest way into Ashara is probably going to be head to Splinter Tree Post and then run in over by the Warsong Lumber Camp. Because we need to talk to this Lohuta. I'm assuming it's a troll. Those are going to be the lowest level quests, and then we'll head up to Jadiga and Kim Jail. There's also, it's 600 experience, but it might be something good reward-wise, and it could be an interesting quest as far as like what's the text on it, as well as these two, Nyril and Sanath Limyo. But also, mostly, I'm going to go ahead and add it to the target macro now. Target, let's see. General Fang Farer. General Fang, no, I think it's Fang Farer, like this, F-E-N-G, right? Whoops. Fang Farer, whoops. Looks right to me. Stop targeting that. I'm gonna smelt this true silver. No, you know what? We'll keep the true silver on us. Can I find a bullets vendor here? The general shop. There we go. I guess we'll take some heavy shot.
Have a good one.
Do I have a deal for you?
Wonder if this will work. Equip slot 19? Maybe? No. What about just equip heavy shot? Oh, I can just keep it equipped. Nice. More things for us to carry. I love it. So now instead of an extra stack of throwing knives, we'll carry some heavy shot. Alright, we're heading to Splinter Tree. Shouldn't be a long flight. Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. I don't know why, but that's been in my head recently. Oh, we're at 45 minutes already, so maybe we'll get into Ashara, accept some quests, poke around, and then get to where there hopefully is an inn there. If not, we'll fly back to somewhere else that's an inn. And then, honestly, I might do another episode tonight. Maybe take a break for a little bit, get some fresh water, clean up my desk a little bit, change outfits, and then do another one tonight. While I have the time, just go ahead and get Monday and Tuesday set up this week. That way when I get off tomorrow, or before I go in tomorrow, I will work on Wednesday's video. If it's before I go in, it'll be before 3, so probably like early in the afternoon, maybe 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, or noon itself, 12 o'clock. Or I'll do it later at night when I get off, so if I get off at 11 or 12, maybe even 1, I would do it at 12, 1 a.m., something like that. So a real late night session, but we'll see. We'll see. Whew. Our daggers are just sick. Honestly, they're such a cool combo. Like visually looking together. A nice serrated stabbing dagger and then kind of like a slashing dagger. Or almost even more like a parry dagger where I can catch blades right here, parry them, and then whoosh, maybe slice, or like wide sweep with it. Whereas this one's more for this stabbing motion. Right in the jugular, right in the ribs. And then, of course, our swords. More of a swashbuckler's sword with this hook to kind of catch and parry blades in the dominant hand, of course, and then more of a slicing, wide arcing AoE sword for when we're cleaving down our opponents. And then the drip is obviously just, it's kind of, we're still working on it. It matched for a little bit. I think in the high 40s, low 50s era of this character, we had like a full leather brown set with I think like a yellow cape or a brown cape or something like that. We looked really good. But then we got some pieces where it was too hard to say no to them, and we had to switch. Like this chest piece is crazy, these shoulders insane. Well, we use these shoulders until 60. I won't get better shoulders, I don't think. This chest piece is crazy. A lot of stamina, great stats as far as like agility and strength on it too. I've got a reinforced armor kit on it as well, so 40 extra armor. The gloves, insane strength and agility once again. Just had to take it, you know what I mean? We had to take it. But okay, just touched down in the Splinter Tree. Shouldn't take too long to get over here. Seems like the sealed bag is on mobs over here. Timbermaw Shamans, right? Level 50 to 51, so that's, perfect range for us. We're a little higher than them. But they're still going to be, I believe, yellow to green. If they're green, I'd be surprised, but... so they should give us the most amount of experience as far as like just mobs around our level, which is nice. But timer's looking like we're going to get into Ashara, accept these quests, get to poke around for a little bit, maybe get the flight path, and then have to wrap it up there and resume / really start Ashara next episode. And it shouldn't take very long. Looking at what's out here, maybe we'll do these repeatable quests just to say that we've done them and to experience them, learn about the quest text, and have fun with them. And then from there, we'll head down to Ungoro next, and I think we'll start Ungoro. Ungoro is going to have a lot more meat to it, and we'll probably explore the whole zone and do everything in here. There's some scary rares around here, though, the Devil Sores, that we need to be careful with, so... Ajara, we'll probably do this all next episode and just do all these quests, explore everywhere, check for as many rares as we can, because there's quite a few in here, honestly. Spend most of the episode here, and then maybe spend some time traveling all the way back down to Teneris and venturing into Ungoro, setting ourselves up for the next session that I play to go ahead and start Ungoro. So that's a little mental out loud iPhone notepad entry from me there. The Warsong Outrider, we had a quest with them much earlier in our adventure where we had to get a report from their scoutings. I love these totems. They're so scary. So ominous. Ooh. South Fury River. Ashara. Alright. Oh. I don't like that. Hello? You're not gonna attack me, are you?
Greetings, adventurer. Those sentinels over there have allowed me to share their camp as long as I promise no trouble will follow. I am sure you can appreciate the need for diplomacy while here, yes? I am here investigating disturbances to the land, and since it aids their cause also, they have agreed that my presence here could only aid the tenuous alliance between all of Azeroth's races. If you wish to aid me, then I would appreciate it. But regardless, please try not to cause any trouble.
Right, I can respect those wishes. Spiritual unrest.
Long ago, the Highborn were some of the most powerful students of the arcane the Night Elves ever produced. The corruption that comes along with such studies caused much harm to Night Elf society, and greatly affected all of Azeroth. As I'm sure you well know, I promised the Sentinels that I would release the spirits from their mortal bonds as I find them. If you would do the same, then I am sure I can reward you some. The spirits haunt the Shadowsong Shrine to the northeast of here.
Destroy 6 highborn apparitions and 6 highborn lichlings before returning to Lo Atu, a land filled with hatred.
The Satyr, a disfigured evil aspect of the Night Elves, now infect the sacred lands once traveled by Cenarius. I cannot speak for the Night Elves when it comes to all the atrocities those demonic creatures have committed, but I have sworn an oath to the Earth Mother to aid the elves in ridding the land of such a nuisance. I am sure you would prove yourself if you aided me in purging them. Northeast of here you can find the Haldar clan. Return to me after you've tested yourself against their power.
The Haldar clan, another clan of Satyr that we get to meet. Seems like it's all close, too. It's nice. The Shadowsong Shrine. They're undead, so I should be able to poison them. Let's throw some new poisons on. We'll go a little over our time of an hour, probably. Maybe an hour and 10, hour and 15 tonight. And then, like I said, I'll probably do one more, honestly. It's my Sunday, and I'm going to... Okay, they're immune to bleed, so probably going to be immune to poison. Nope, they're not immune to poison. Just immune to bleeds. Yeah, it's my Sunday, but I'm transitioning to nights, so I have to stay up a little later, so you know what? Probably do 2. It's just a kill quest. I'm gonna dagger dance here. switch to the gun too. Let's gun dance and dagger dance. They just have fear. 677 crit. That's my biggest ambush crit ever. That was a nasty crit. These things are pretty low level compared to me, which is nice. Only level 47. They're not giving good experience though. 300 plus 150. It's not very good. 450, 500. One more apparition, I think, yeah. There's gotta be one more up here. There we go, and there's a Lichling too. Oh, a rare. Interrupted. Huge. Should have swapped to my swords faster, but okay, there's the apparition, Ferrothrens, Ghost. We get the Abjurer's Pants of the Monkey, Agility and Stamina, blue jeans. They look nice. Sell for a gold. Extra gold in our pocket. That's not bad. 614, another big crit. Dagger skills falling behind a little bit. We're like 30 points down from where we want to be, but go ahead and eat that. Kill these Lichlings real quick. I don't think they can be blood either, so. They have ice armor. They're just mages, basically. Save enough energy to kick these frost bolts. We'll finish this quest. We'll save the Satyr quest for next time, and then we'll go get the flight path. See if there's an inn over there that we can rest at for now. We'll get ready to wrap this one up. 750 plus a 150 crit after. Holy shit. That was massive. Almost one-shot this Lichling. That was a big crit. Holy. That's what we love ambush for. 662. God, man. This is why I love Remorseless Attack. Because you kill a mob that gives you experience like this. You get 20 seconds. Most of the time, we're in a position where we can just jump back into stealth. Sometimes you get the crit, and when you do, you know, we have a 40% higher chance to get that crit. And when we do, it's like 600 to 700, so half the health of the mob just gone immediately. Really speeds up our time to kill. Okay, that's all 6. We'll save the satyrs for now. Spirit of the Damned. I'm assuming that would be another spirit. But I think our rare tracker would have picked up on it if it was up, so we actually are going to probably keep this one right at an hour just because the way it worked out. So hopefully there's an inn over here. If not, probably still log off over here anyways because I'm going to do another one tonight. I'm just going to take a break, get some more water, clean up my desk a little bit, and then like I said, probably change my outfit just so it's broken up episode wise, but just throw on another shirt or something. But there is a flight master over here, so I don't think there's an inn though, because I don't see anything that says I can set my hearth over here, so I don't think there's a inn. There's a little horde encampment though. Valor Mock. This place is cool. Jadiga.
I'm not here because of honor, adventurer. I'm here because of one orc's pride. If I had not rejected Belgrim's offers, then I'm sure I'd still be an Orgrimmar taking care of real business. His desire for women is not unknown to many of the female warriors in Durotar, but that doesn't stop him from being his charming self. He's lucky he didn't pursue his desire for me much longer, though. He'd be short more than just the digits on his hands.
Damn, girl. Stealing knowledge.
I admit, adventurer. I've made the most of my situation in Ajara. Belgrim's punishment has had its share of benefits. Before I left, I did some research, and you would be surprised how many valuable items are lying around. I'll tell you more about my deals, and even give you a cut of the profits, if you help me gather some of them. There are tablets throughout the ruins of Eldarath to the east that I need. All 4 are named after highborn wizards. Get them for me, and we'll talk some more.
Cool. Find the tablet of Beth Amara, the tablet of Jinyael, the tablet of Markri, and the tablet of Sail High. Hagram Bloodfist, Gruul Darkblade, sell those pants. Agtor Bloodfist, this is probably where we'll sleep for now. Curl, food and drink, yes. Let's say I need more. Roast quail. And Crom, our Wind Rider master.
Where would you like to fly to?
Nowhere right now, brother. Thank you, though. So I'm gonna rest. We won't get rested experience, but again, it's not gonna matter too much right now because, like I said, we are gonna do one more tonight. I'm just gonna take a quick break, freshen up a bit, get some more water, clean up my desk, like I said, answer some texts, and then do another one. So it'll be a couple minutes from that timer, but we'll do one more after this. But alright guys, gonna call this one here for now. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for hanging out. Peace and love, and God bless gamers.